One next, but our next act, he's got possibly the shortest name of anyone I've introduced tonight. AA! How you going, everyone? I actually lived all my life overseas, as you can tell. And my father lived here because he was working here. And the first time that I come to Australia, I was 12 years old. I was only just a little boy, and I was introduced to the country and to the language, so I didn't really know how to speak at all. And our next door neighbor was like a big truck driver, like with tattoos on his body and everything. So one day I was just hanging around the front. I said I might go stand next to this guy. So I just went to stand next to this guy, and the amazing experience happened to me. Maybe to you it's not really amazing, but everyone walks past him, tells him, "How are you, David?" He goes, "How you going?" And I'm looking at him. What did he say? Like all I know or read before is, "How do you do, sir? How are you going, sir?" Another person walks past him. He tells him, "Hey, David, how are you going?" He goes, "How you going?" I'm like, "What's that? Is that a secret code or something?" So I thought to ask him. I told him, "Excuse me, sir, what did you say just then?" He goes, "When, man?" I told him, when that guy walked past. He goes, "I only said, how you going?" So I told him, what does that mean? He told me that means, "How are you going, man?" I told him, all right. So I don't have to say, "How do you do, sir?" He goes, "Nah, man. Here is how you go." He goes, all right, I'm really sorry, man. I ran up to my brother. He came with me on the same trip. I told him, hey, Joseph, you know what? You don't have to say, "How do you do, sir," anymore when you see someone. He goes, "That's weird. So what do we say when we see someone?" I told him, "You can simply say, how you go." Are you serious? I told him, "I'm serious, man. That's just one word." He goes, "Nah, man, that doesn't work with everyone." I told him it does. I saw the guy doing it. He goes, "All right, let's go." So I took my brother and I went for a walk, and I told him, look, can you see this lady coming there? When she comes, we'll use that word, okay? I told him, "Are you ready?" I told him, yeah, I'm ready. The lady's coming, and she says, "Hello, boys." I told him, "How you going?" God. Yeah, I'm good, man. I told him, "Look, Joe, it works. What about this old man there?" I walked to the old man, I told him. He goes, "Hey, boys." I told him, "How you going, man?" Because everyone looks at me really surprised. I don't know why. Anyway, that was the first trip. The second trip, when I was older, like 22-year-old, to actually come and live here, I worked at a petrol station. And you guys use lots of expressions and metaphors that I've never heard of. So at the petrol station, simply we have 8 big tanks underneath that full of fuel. And every one of us, we 8 people, including the manager, has to measure a tank. So you get a stick, you put it on the hole all the way down, and you measure how full or empty the tank is. So one night I was working in a night shift with my friend Peter. So he told me, "Andrew, could you just please measure my tank for me?" I told him, "Yeah, no worries, Peter." So I just measured his tank, and next day the manager told me, "What did you do, Andrew, last night?" I used to still talk slow and really basic. So I told him, "I filled up the fridge and I mopped the floor and I did Peter's hole." He goes, "What?" I told him, "I filled up the fridge." No, I told him, "No, after the fridge." I told him, "After the fridge, I mopped the floor." He told me, "After the floor." I told him, "After the floor, I just did Peter's hole." I told him, "Don't say that, Andrew, again, ever." I told him, "Why? Peter is my close friend." Because Andrew, do not say, I know that you don't understand, don't say that, because Peter will be pissed off. I told him, "Why? Me and Peter are really," and that actually makes the relationship stronger. He told me, "Andrew, don't say that. Peter, I'm warning you that Peter will be pissed off." I told him, "Are you jealous that we understand that you are quite busy manager. If you give me a chance, I can do your haul. He goes, Andrew, don't to talk about my haul ever. I told him, why are you so sensitive when I mention your haul? He goes, Andrew, please don't mention my haul at all. So it's really hard when you guys travel and try to learn different languages. Thanks a lot.
Which is Queensland for yes. Okay, look.